How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. Yes, they do. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. What's up, y'all? This is Todd. That is for Jason. As you know, Jason is gone. You know what? I didn't think they were going to kill him off, but at the top of this episode, Jason is gone. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I am here to review season 3, episode 21 of Tyler Perry's comedy soap opera, The Drama, The Oval. And tonight's episode is titled Ugly Politics. And yes, Jason is gone from here. So I'm shooting my shot tonight, y'all. Listen, Tyler Perry, if you watching, let me come on the show and sing at Jason's funeral, because y'all ain't had no funeral for Picky, and I asked for a funeral. I want to see a funeral for Picky. Remember what I said before? I wanted Tamela Mann to be up there singing "Take Me to the King," something. So listen, now y'all didn't give me that, so please give me a funeral for Jason. I know he was crazy. Jason was crazy. He was crazy, but he is the president's son. So we need to get a funeral for him, right? And then I could go on there. Y'all could have me on the show. And maybe I could sing, what's that other one that they sing at funerals? I'm going up yonder, going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord. Yeah, I'm going up yonder. Okay, calm down. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is Ty. Yes. Before I go on with this episode, let me give a shout out to all my lovely subscribers. It's about 866 of y'all. Let's make it 966. Let's make it 1,000. Let's keep it going and growing. I do appreciate y'all. So shout outs to folks like, we got 2 new subscribers. Gregory Black, Carl Bynes, shout out to them. Shout outs to Lamont Simpson, Karima Khadija, Raindrop, Crystalette, Randall Brown, Quiet Guy, June BLC, Savannah Rivers, Amore Dupree, Simply Be Yourself 100, A. Henderson, R.C. Kroger, Rarashid 1209, and all the rest of you lovely people that hold me down in the comment section. I do appreciate you. Now let's get right down to this review of episode 21, Ugly Politics. Like I said, Crazy Jason is dead. I don't know if I like that. I didn't like in that first scene we see the first lady, the president is roughing her up like, what did you do? And then the guy comes out and says, I'm sorry, he didn't make it, and she faints. They've made her a little too evil for my taste. Well, I should say Tyler made her, because he writes, produces, directs, does everything for the show. He's made her a little too evil, and that just put a bad taste in my mouth. Not that Jason was this angel, but I'm like, you kill your own son, and there's like no type of remorse. And she's like, listen, look, you know, come on, you didn't really like him. That's what she's saying to the president. And the president is like, he's really upset about this. He's turned off about this. And rightfully so, but she's just behaving like, you know, but she's putting on for the cameras, falling out and doing all this foolishness. But Jason is gone. So I wonder, will they bring his sister back now? You know, is she gonna come? And like I said, let's have this funeral. Let's have a funeral. I want some singers. If y'all not gonna book me to sing at the funeral, get Tamela Mann, get somebody in there, Tyler, please. Anyway, we move right on to we're at Barry and Richard. Barry, where's my daughter? Barry. That's why every time I see him, I just, where's my daughter? I want him to say that in every episode too, since we're not going to wrap that story up, because I understand the Ragaducci story goes on in the spin-off show. But anyway, They outside because, Barry acted a fool last week. He was upset that Kareem was up in the house. So Richard is trying to explain to him, listen, you got to understand, we got to work together or we all going to get hurt and get killed. Yeah, I understand that. But what did he say to him? Yeah, my hair's acting crazy, y'all. I got to get it redone. He's like, yeah, I understand that. But, you got him up in here. He's still butthurt because, he's like, listen, that's my girl. Sharon was my girl. He done took my girl. Now she in here and he's here. You got him here. And I'm like, when is this dude going to use some logic? So he said, listen, you got to overcome that and you got to come up in here. Barry got slick with the mouth and told Richard, he said, okay, I'll do that the moment you let Picky's daddy, the guy that was banging my mama on the side when you was fighting in the war, wherever you were at. I want you to let Picky's daddy come up in here then. Now, see, what he don't know is Picky's daddy is his granddaddy. See, being slick with the mouth. And so they going back and forth. And Richard told him, boy, I'm going to tell you one more time. You're going to have to show me some respect. And he said, and I'm going to let you know, I'm a man. Oh, you're a man. You ain't got no job. You yell. You have tantrums. You be bringing strange women up in this house. You always doing something stupid. You're a grown man, right? Richard said, oh, you grown? Richard said, okay. You can leave. Barry went to go in the house. He said, where you going? He said, no, I'm going to get my stuff. He said, no, that stuff that's in there, I bought. So I said, see, this proved when I told y'all, Barry ain't got no job. Barry, your father's still buying your things. You out here making babies, busting it down, making babies and all these different girlfriends. And your father bought your things. You can't even go get your things because those things are not yours. Now reality set in. And Barry's all watery-eyed. Dad, oh, Dad. Nah, son, you're a grown man. Find your way, bro. Find your way. So you ain't got no, come on, dude. Barry, you ain't got no job? Come on, that's ridiculous. So that was that. Meanwhile, back in the house, this was to me, this was the meat and potatoes of the episode, was everything at Richard and Nancy's house. They at the table and they all understand that they could all be in danger. And then Kareem is saying, you want me to leave? And Richard says, no, I don't want you to leave. And, none of this is your... And then Sharon says, well, this is my fault because had I not gone to try to see you, Mr. Richard, at the White House, the president wouldn't have maybe come on to me. She's blaming herself. And then Kareem says, I don't agree with her, by the way. Then Kareem says, nah, it's not your fault. It's Barry's fault. And of course, Miss Nancy was like, watch it. Come on now. That wasn't smart, Kareem. That wasn't smart. Then Kareem says something that made me laugh. He said, they took me up to the top of the Washington Monument, a symbol of peace and freedom and all that good stuff, and hung him out. They hung him out from the top of the Washington Monument, he said, up the top floor, and hung him out and told him next time they're going to drop his ass. I laughed so hard at that. It was like, next time we're going to drop you from the Washington Monument. And, he's like, I know you got a family and everything. You keep your mouth shut. So Kareem is shook. And to me, they had him upside down. Well, I wish they could have filmed that. But I guess they don't have nothing in Tyler Perry Studios that could have reflected that. If they would have shown a scene with Kareem hanging upside down outside of the Washington Monument, that would have been classic. That would have been hilarious. Oh, that's the outrageousness that I'm looking for. I would have been cracking up. You got hung upside down. Oh, meanwhile, let's move on down to Sam. Sam is alive, but Sam is shot. And his cell phone ain't working, and he can't reach the other phone. But Sam is brave. Sam told Kyle, he said, listen, Kyle is talking all this junk. He said, Kyle, we going to die down here together, bro, because you shot me, but I ain't dead. Basically, he got the blood gushing out of him, and he's trying to do so. He said he already counted how many bullets Kyle got left. He said, nah, you ain't killed me, though. And you done shot the handle off the door. So we stuck down here. We're stuck. And the only person with the passcode is the vice president. And, they're looking for Sam and all this. And I thought that banter between the two of them was good. I'm like, well, how are they going to handle this? How are they going to deal with this? He down here bleeding. But he's like, Sam, I think Sam going to get him. I think Sam is going to get Kyle. I really do. And Kyle is like, I'm going to kill you. All that banter. I enjoyed that. Let's move on down to the second lady and her husband. Somehow, did they say the second lady's name is Simone? I think they did. Well, Simone tells Eli, or is it Eli, which is the vice president. She tells him, listen, Crazy Jason is dead. He said, well, how'd you find that out? She said, they didn't release it, but I know. And she tells him that his mother did it. She visits him. He said, I thought she was getting, but he said, look, she visits him. Now the boy's dead. She did that. And he's like, you really think she would do that? She was like, bro, listen. Well, she didn't say bro, but she was like, listen, I seen the evil in this woman's eyes. She did that. So she said, we got to evoke our 25th Amendment and how we plan to do that, right? That's what they plan to do. They got to get all the evidence over to the Senate and tell them, and then they can get this president out of here. But she was saying all that, and they got to gather all this evidence. And then we go to Priscilla and Alan. And Alan, I have to agree, Alan was like, listen, I ain't trying to be down with all this invoking the 25th Amendment and getting him out and all this other stuff. We gonna be killed. And she said, they can't kill us all. And Alan made me laugh when he told Priscilla, he said, I ain't worried about all of y'all. I'm worried about me. I seen what they did to my whole ass girlfriend over here. What they did to her. Nah, I'm not with this. And she's like still trying to convince him and telling him. And she's telling him, you're down. You're doing this. And she's like, I'm gonna go make some tea. You're making yourself a little too familiar in my house. If I was him, I'd be like, Miss, this is too messy for me. Get out of here. Your bag, get out of here. You ain't making no tea up in my house. I want no parts of this. But see, I feel like Alan should have been left the moment Ellie was killed and all that stuff was going down. I would have resigned that same day. I'm out, because that's too much. It's just too much. But that's just me. Then we move on to Lily and Max. I thought that conversation was interesting but stupid. He asked her, he told her, she said, I see. She sees that Muscle Man Bobby is in love with her. She sees that. She said, yes, I see it. You're right. He's in love with her. But Max asked her, do you feel the same way? And she said something like, what she said? She's been dealing with a lot lately, but she didn't quite answer the question. Do you feel the same way? But then she tells him, she says, but listen, I know someone, a man in Vermont, but we don't have no connect. He said, what do you mean? She said, we don't text, we don't call, we don't text, we don't call, we don't email. I see him when I see him, and I want to go to him. Who the hell is this man in Vermont she talking about? She want to go to him. And Kyle was like, listen, you need to tell him. Now, here's the thing that was crazy to me. He's like, wait, he's coming. Here come Muscle Man Bobby. He had on his tank top. He comes out. Then he goes back in. And he's like, wait. Max is like, wait. And she's like, how do you know his movements? He's like, I can tell by the vibration of the water. He's getting back in the shower now. But hold on, y'all. Y'all help me. Did I see that correctly? When Bobby came out and they showed him, he still had on his tank top. So tell me he was in the shower in his tank top, because he said he going back into the shower. He never was in it. And then you could hear the vibrations of the water. And he was like, listen, he's listening and he's going to say this. You got to tell him, because he's going to drill you and he's going to say that I told him. And that's how he kind of gets the story. He played mind games with you. I did find that kind of funny. But I thought this whole thing with Lily and this thing of this man, some man in Vermont, I thought that was stupid. But I'm interested too. I'm like, what's going on with that? Who's this man in Vermont? And that whole vibration of the water thing was crazy. But that whole shirt thing was crazy to me too. Then we see Grip and Donald. Grip goes to Donald and tells Donald that Sam went down to the bunker and ain't come back. And Kyle ain't come out either. And, you know, the only one that got a key to this, the president don't even have a key for his own safety. He don't know the passcode. Only the VP knows the passcode. So Donald's like, my boo down here in the bunker still. But he said, you know what? Let him sweat it out a little bit. We'll handle that. But he said, I need some other job for you. My assistant, Alan, I need you to handle him because I'm sick of him. But he said, and I need Kyle out because I need Kyle to get Lily. And I want Lily brought here to me. And Grip says he wants to do it. And he said, nah, Grip, I can't have you do it because you're like a hammer. You too hot-headed. I need somebody calm and smooth. That's not the job I need you to do, but I need you to go handle that. I need you to go handle Alan. See, this is why I told Alan he should have left. Now we go back to Bobby and Lily. And Bobby does exactly what Max said he was going to do, trying to drill her and play these mind games. And like, he told me what you said. And she said, oh, yeah, he told you I was pregnant. He said, yeah, I just need to know how many months. Then she flipped out, don't play these games on me and this and that. Now she's so mad with him. But I'm not understanding why Lily is so upset and all of a sudden so angry. They both were so in love not too long ago. Now she's just so totally pissed off. This man still did save your life. What is your attitude? You have no reason to be all salty like this. And it's just crazy. I don't know. I just thought all of that was crazy. Then we go back to, what did we do? We go back to the president. And because we saw that whole thing with with Sharon, Kareem, and Dell. And they were saying that their situation is crazy. And I guess Miss Nancy makes some good cake. Because Dell kept talking about how good the cake was. So shout outs to Miss Nancy and her good cake. But we don't, that story, whatever, next. Let's go right back to the president and the First Lady Victoria. They get out of the car. They go upstairs. The president is still annoyed with her. He pushes her. And then she's saying all this stuff. She's like, where are you going? He said he's going to work. She's like, are you going to go watch porn? She's more obsessed and jealous about him watching porn than him being upset with her for killing her own son. Like I said, I don't like that at all. I'm not feeling that. She just did it, made her too damn evil. With shows like this, when there's a bad guy, you're supposed to like, the bad guy's supposed to be one you hate but love to hate. This one, I'm just starting to hate her. It's just like, you're just unlikable. And it's like, you're not rooting for them. I want them to be caught. And, I want them to be caught and we get a new president up in here and start the series over. I'm not liking her at all. And her behavior and all that foolishness. It's just crazy. And then we get back down to Alan's house. And Donald, that was funny. How Donald's like, open this door. And then he opens the door for him and he's like, may I come in? Dude, you just said open this door and you did it real rude. Now you want to be polite saying, may I come in? And he's questioning him and basically threatening, what were you doing in my office? And don't play these games with me. And whose purse is that? Meanwhile, Priscilla is in the kitchen making tea and she's listening. And he's like, whose purse is that? And Alan says, that's Ellie's purse. And he said, let me tell you something. You thought the way they killed your hoe was bad? If you're not on my side, punk, and you cross me, I'm gonna torture you, then kill you. Priscilla is hearing all of this, and then like I said, he saw the bag down, and he said, whose bag is this? Alan told him that was Ellie's bag. He said, well, if I check in here, let me see. He goes, act like he's gonna check the bag. He didn't check the bag, gave the bag back. But then when Donald left, he's down in the parking lot with Grip. He says, she's in there. He knows Priscilla's in there. He said, kill them both. And the episode ends like that. So no action. I was pissed off with how it ended, but that's how it ended. Kill them both, no action. So now we got to wait next week. When is the season finale for this show? What's going on with this? This was just okay. Like I said, I didn't like this stupid. The best part of this episode for me was Richard telling Barry about himself. But this whole stupid ending like this, come on, give me some action. So come on, what's going to happen? I need to know what's going to happen with Priscilla now. That's what I need to know. What do y'all think is going to happen? Because I didn't see Jason dying. I didn't think they were going to actually kill him off, but what do I know? He's gone. Let's see what's going to happen. Are we going to get a funeral? Are we going to take these people down? Or is the president and his crew just going to get away with killing everybody? We don't know. We have to wait till next week to see. And that's all I have for now. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Before I get out of here, I want to say I had another show, my play that I'm in at the edge of town. We did the Producers Club on Saturday, March 12th. It was a hit. It was great. I put a little slide up in my shorts here. You can check the video and you can get to see that it was a great hit. My people came out and saw me. They said they enjoyed it. They said, "You are a fine actor. You are a fine actor. What you doing at that day job, man?" I said, "Listen, I still got to take care of children. I still got to take care of my family until these shows really hit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But that's all I got for now. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.